iPad Air motherboard. I do want to stay upfront when I'm working on iPads that I only do iPads business to business, because I do not disassemble them. I do not do any screen work whatsoever. So please do not email me asking me to do that type of stuff unless you're a business and want to take it apart and just send me the board. Okay? Alright. This one is purported to be a TriStar problem. The shop has a TriStar tester, but we're going to test and confirm anyway. We'll run the quick test. Make sure. And we'll fast forward to this, and I wish I could do it for myself. Okay, after a very long wait fail, we will also do the ICC Pro, which will not be as long a wait. If only its other faults were not eliminating its benefits. Primarily the fact that it over discharges its battery and then cannot charge it on its own anymore. And immediate TriStar factory fail. Okay, so we need to prep this board for TriStar Hydra replacement. In order to do that, I'm going to have to pull the shield and all that, and I will spare you the boredom of that and just do it off camera, and I'll come back when I'm ready to pull their chip and put a new one on. Okay, we are prepped to pull their IC. This is the 1610A1 TriStar. Let me pull one of those chips real quick. Luckily, I recently ordered these. Not that I mind doing reballs. Okay, while I get my equipment set up here, we'll throw up our temperatures. We drop the temperatures, our normal temperatures for these. 420 for the main irons. I probably will not use the Pico pencil for this job. And 380C for removal of the chip. We will drop the airflow to 20% when we go to tack down the chip, the new chip. Alright, let's get to pulling this chip off. I am going to change nozzles. Very good. We need to take a look in there because it wasn't a straight pull, so I want to make sure I didn't nudge or move anything in there in the areas I cannot get to very easily. And we look good. So that covers you out. Yeah, we look good. Very good. We didn't do anything unfortunate. Put you back in. Alright. So I am just going to flatten out the bowl. Flatten out these these pads on here. I don't wick these, generally speaking. Most BGAs I will, because it just makes it easier to place them. First thing we're going to do is go over it with a little bit of lidded, just to make things a little easier to deal with. Okay, now we're going to clean the iron off and flatten these balls as much as we can. What we want to do is suck up as much solder as we can without having to wick it. Probably going to get in here and get after that ball we can't really see. We want no Hershey Kisses left. Preferably no domes. Alright. That should be adequate. And pour a new chip. Or have it pop out on us. That's fine too, I guess. Gently flip it over. Let's get it on the board and then we'll manipulate it. There we go. And we want it back in the orientation it was to begin with. Same orientation as the old one. And now we kind of need to manipulate and move it into place. This is a little more challenging when you don't wick, but still doable. I think we're about to roll off this way. Okay. Might be a little close to being a roll off this way as well. But we have maneuvered too far that way. Touchy, delicate work on these sometimes. It hasn't got to be absolutely perfectly aligned for this phase. All we're going to be doing here is tacking it down. We're going to lower our airflow down to 20%. All we want to do is kind of get him to sit. I don't care about reflowing every ball into place. I just wanted some surface tension to grab. One or two balls. That's fine. I'll kind of be watching this cap. We got some blooded solder on. Right next to it. I don't know if you can see it, but I can kind of see it with one eye. Alright. I'm going to hope we got it tacked down here. We'll see. We did. So now we're going to bring the sauce. Full airflow. and flow it into place, and we'll hopefully see it adjust into place shortly. Just like so. Give it a second to dry. And we're solid. Very good. Gently, and overly gently with these boards now, after having successfully broken one. Okay. I'm not going to worry about cleaning right at this moment. What I want to do is run a TriStar test. We'll clean up after we know we have successfully fixed the issue. We're going to use the ICC Pro for this one, for expediency. Okay. We did not get an immediate fail. Everything is checking out good. That is awesome. Alright, so off camera I am going to clean up and rebend our shield back into place and then put the shield back on, and we'll come back and we'll run a TriStar test just to be doubly sure, but I am fairly confident that we have solved the issue. We'll be back momentarily. Alright, real quickly, let's run a power test on it and make sure it's powering up as we would expect. Let me go ahead and start the record of it, and then we'll plug it in. And that looks really good to me. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be all over the place when it's booting and running. But that looks really good to me. Awesome. Okay, one final test we'll run is the TriStar 10 million long test, but still good to get, all the confirmations possible. Alright, and we have passed. We have passed all 3 tests. Everything looks good. So that will be it for this repair. If you have any questions about the equipment I used in this repair, take a look in the description below. They're all linked down there. They're all Amazon links. So even if you don't buy anything on there, if you want to support the channel, you can just click on one of those links and buy whatever you want on Amazon, and it will support the channel. Yeah. Also, there are some other support links in the description if you want to take advantage of one of those instead. If you like this video, do me a favor and hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll know when I post videos, which is usually about twice a week. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them or direct you somewhere that can answer them. And that's really all I had to ask of you. I really appreciate you watching the video. I really appreciate the channel support, and we'll see you in the next one.